Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be checking out the Mogloween stuff, and before I get to that, I wanted to show you something else that we discovered yesterday. By the way, I love the login screen right here. This looks really cool. Yesterday, when checking out the GIF for the Shadow Reaper of Doom, I noticed that the armor set being used is the Legacy of Nulgath, and this is from AQ Worlds. I wasn't the only person to notice this, and I'm sure there were a lot of other people that also noticed this. This is going to be obviously an armor set that we will be able to obtain at some point, probably in the next chapter of the Nulgath saga, but I am not 100% sure. Having original items from AQ World being ported over to AQ3D for the Nulgath saga is really important, and I honestly think there should be a lot more of them. Hopefully there will be a nice plethora of them. In the town of Battleon, you're going to have Mix right here, and as I mentioned in yesterday's video, the Mogloween 2023 collection is going to be coming. It isn't here quite yet. We also have the past Mogloween collection, and there's quite a few to choose from with some pretty cool stuff. I like the Mogloween collections. This is just a mini version. Looks like it's a much larger version. And if you guys can let me know, do you have access to this? If you do not have the collection of this armor set, I mean of this collection, do you have access to this, or is this locked for you? Let me know in the comments, because I would be curious to know, as that is supposed to be locked and no one is supposed to be able to obtain it. So I'm assuming that's how it works. But so lots of different armor sets in that one. 2021. This is one I did not care about, so I did not purchase it because it lacked what I wanted. I mean, it does have some nice things like this and the haunting robe stuff. This is nice, but I would probably have bought that individually. The rest of this stuff wasn't anything I really cared about, but you can pick and choose what you want. The idea behind these were pretty cool, but I never use them. Except for this thing. I use that because it's pretty cute. He's got a scarf around his around his neck. You've got a fishing rod. And this is the Gordian Knight armor set with a pretty nice sword, and I liked the armor set. I don't really use it now, but you have another one here, the Dr. Bloodstone, and oh, that was that one. 2019 was the Headless Horseman. I really liked this travel form. It's a very cool travel form. Got two pets that came with it as well, and then you had the entire Headless Horseman thing. One thing I liked about this also was the Fire Neck. I thought that was a really cool helm when that came out. In 2018, another one I didn't purchase, you've got the Rip Rod, pretty neat idea, and the Deadly Spider Legs. And then you have the Numra armor, and a bunch of these ones. I like these weapons though. I think these look pretty good. Pretty nice looking weapons, and they have the spectral version of them as well. And then last but not least, 2017, which is a very tiny collection. So you've got the little scaly travel form, which I do own this. This is one of the travel forms I do own. And then you've got that one right there, which is pretty cool. Just a classic skeleton. Kind of neat. You get the Trollenstein armor set, and then a couple other pieces for it. So it's a rather small collection, but still kind of nice. You've got a Mogloween Trove, but I'll show you that in the Mystcroft town. And then you have several different locations. Now the Masquerade Ball, this is available year round. This isn't something that is locked out. So not exactly sure why that's there. But the Mystcroft town is one of my favorite locations for Mogloween. And the reason why is because of the wealth of stuff. You've got trick-or-treating stuff you can do here. These doors right here, you can trick-or-treat for candy and then spend those candies right in the candy shop. You have lots of different stuff in here you can purchase, and you obtain these for fish. It's a full killer crimson skelly suit, and you've got the entire thing. There's several of them there as well. This, if you are an AQ Worlds fan, is pretty cool to have those in the game, really making it look like AQ Worlds is kind of cool. Lots of different stuff in there that you can get, and small quest right there. You need to pay with the dragon crystals to use it though. And this guy up here has more stuff. This is Mayor McPumpkins. He has, of course, the past thing, and this is where your trove is. So you have these quests right here. So if you're trying to complete the trove, this is the next one that you need to do. Get the fish, get the candy, get all this stuff here, and then you're able to complete the trove. And then you have the individual. So my task for this would be to get the Grave Raider and Shield. My task for the fishing would be to get the orange skelly suit. This is something that over the years I've been slowly trying to complete this, and I think maybe this is the year I'll do it, but I'm not sure. So this one here is a little bit trickier to get, but I think this is a year where I'll be able to complete my trove. Perhaps. I'm not sure. It depends. Depends how it is. I'll see how it goes, but there's lots of different stuff in here. I've got my friendly raven for my iconic raven shoulder guy that I use. If anybody's been wondering where it comes from, I'll show you in a moment. It comes from one of the other ones. You've got a pet collection here. Just a small little thing. And I have this one right here because it was the original ghost. And then these runs right here, honestly, not worth getting these because they only last for 2 minutes and they cost 900. I wish these were changed so they could last 30 minutes. Over here, you have another NPC right here. Now, there are some drops you can also get in this location from the bosses. Got some more stuff right here you can get. And then over here, you've got this big tower. And this is the Trollenstein Lab. Get some more stuff in here. Don't talk to me. Where you've got the Iron Bat armor set. This comes with the Iron Bat wings, which was one of my favorite wings when they came out. Really love those wings. And there's also some drops you can get inside of the dungeon. Then you've got the Mad Scientist armor set as well. But there are some drops in here. So you've got two different ones here. This one right here, and then the Extreme Science. And this is where you can get some drops in there. Really interesting dungeon. Unique compared to what we usually get. So we're going to jump back over to Battle on Town just because it's quicker to access the next part of the thing rather than going back through the town. So then you've got the Haunted House. This is very iconic. I love this look right here with the moon behind the thing. Bats will fly out of here periodically. So it looks really, really cool. To the left, you've got a graveyard. And there are drops you can get in this location from the different things. Lots of drops in here. I might go through and do an entire drops video for Mogloween in its entirety. You've got this guy right here, Manor Crafting, where you've got some stuff there. And then you have Pumpkin Mask, including this one right here, which is a really nice, look at that. That looks really, really cool. I love that one. And then, of course, you've got the Haunted Mansion. And in here, you have even more crafts. There's so many different stuff in here. So you've got the Wicked Witch stuff. And this also is where you get this cool shotgun, double barrel shotgun, and a werewolf mask, among other things. Then in the pumpkin crafts, you have, this is where I got to get this is for one of the quests. I need to get this. So lots of different stuff in here. And some of these look really cool. There's an example right there. Really nice big weapon. You've got the Pumpkin Lord armor set. And then you have these. I don't remember what this one. Oh yeah, big huge giant axe. Look at the size of that. Textures on it's not very good now, but still. You've got the Pumpkin Mancer armor set, along with a scythe, which is a really cool scythe. So, and then this one right here, which is a shadowed version of the hood. So pretty cool stuff. And then you have the Manor attire. This gives you a bunch of other, well, not a bunch, but some other stuff. And this is just different things you can purchase with dragon crystals if you just want to do it the quick way. There are some drops in that dungeon as well. And then last but not least, Zorbaks Raveyard. This is where you can get the drop of the bird on the shoulder there, the raven on the shoulders. This is where you can get it by fighting one of the bosses. I don't remember if it was this guy or if it was the other one, but you've got some pretty big bosses right here, 2 of which spawn in. You also have some more stuff you can get there. The Gordite Scythe Blade. I don't really care for that one, but I do like this one. I have this one because I like the bats coming off of it like that. I think that looks really cool. But that about covers Mogloween. So there's a lot to do in Mogloween. If you haven't done anything regarding the Mogloween stuff, you have your work cut out for you. But that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.